Two scientific expedition members are collecting samples on an alien planet. Suddenly, a huge multi-legged insect emerged from the ground. However, fortunately, human society has invented security robots to protect employers. Rushing forward without hesitation, this is the latest American TV series, Killing Machine, set in 2025. The week after its release, it attracted widespread attention with a 98% freshness rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Known as the dark horse in this year's science fiction drama, what story did he tell? Is it worth watching? Let's slowly reveal it. The story takes place in the distant future. Human technology is highly developed, achieved new era colonization. To better obtain resources, start mining on other planets at the same time. Insurance companies have also developed a half-human, half-machine guard robot. To ensure the safety of workers, it is called human-machine protection. Although these robots are highly intelligent, but there is still a regulation book locking the AI system, preventing a rebellion against self-enlightenment. But after all, the system will have loopholes. There have been cases where some people have cracked the control system by themselves. The result was awakening and rebellion, which sometimes led to violence, including the killing of workers. However, unqualified products will be processed quickly. Rajang turned into a pile of scrap metal in strong acid. Our Blue Master is a human-machine guard. It may simply be a minor fault that occurred during its manufacture. This allows it to think independently like humans. Frequent mumbling. Every day I try to hack my own control book. Finally, with unremitting efforts, cracked the final core encryption program. Gained free control. First things first, I decided to give myself a domineering name, Killing Machine. Killing Machine. However, the domineering name, it has not changed its cowardly nature. The thought of being known as a traitor, entering the furnace, it stands still with a chill. I haven't figured out what to do next. I can only continue to pretend to be a normal guard for the time being. When I have nothing to do, I secretly watch the sci-fi fat road drama that humans love to watch. As for freedom, let's talk about it when we have a chance. Unfortunately, the sky does not sleep the machine's staff. With the sudden visit of 6 scientists, changed the original life of Killing Brother. This expedition team is from a non-profit organization called the Conservation Alliance. They are going to the deepest part of a planet, carry out a public welfare exploration mission, purchase insurance from an insurance company before departure. The result was forced buying and selling. To be insured, you must choose a guard machine, collaborate to ensure safety. After all, the budget is limited. Several people discussed it. I had to choose our male protagonist, Killer Brother, because it's an older model, another official refurbished machine, the cheapest. Killer Brother can only follow the team reluctantly, arriving at the target area and setting up camp, and secretly observing each member with the experience gained in soap operas. He keenly observed. On the surface, this group of people appears to be united and harmonious, but the relationship is subtle. For example, Biologist P and Lawyer T are a couple, but I often don't come to play with the impulsive travel expert Physics Brother. Because Ratty had an idea. Judge their greed for marriage. They focus their personality in their professional activities. Different personalities, for example, the expedition leader Hai, an expert in terraforming, strong professional ability but extremely idealistic. Always want to take good care of everyone, even treat the male protagonist as the same. You did a great job. At the same time, as a leader, I bear enormous pressure. Suffering from panic disorder. Neurotic enhanced human Gula Star. The boss has a device implanted to enhance his neural abilities, but you can only use the data cable to connect the system for interactive operation, and the processing speed is definitely not comparable to the robots. A geologist's wife looks the most normal, cheerful, and optimistic, but likes to store dirt in the room. The little secret is currently only the Blue Master's. Of course, he doesn't care about these stupid humans. There are more important things for him to do. That is to secretly access the entertainment channel on the company's satellite. Mung Mung said he doesn't care about these humans. There are more important things for him to do. That is to secretly access the entertainment channel on the company's satellite. Mung Mung said he doesn't care about these humans. There are more important things for him to do. That is to secretly access the entertainment channel on the company's satellite. Mung Mung said he doesn't care about these humans. There are more important things for him to do. That is to secretly access the entertainment channel on the company's satellite. Mung Mung brushes. Even if you follow the scientific expedition to complete the task, it also doesn't affect fishing. However, just when everything seems calm, danger is approaching quietly. Fortunately, Shalu Brother was alert enough. Even if the vibration of the mine is detected, the league reminds players to stay away. But these two are like all stupid humans. No danger means no danger. Unwilling to leave. At this moment, a giant multi-horned worm with mouths on both ends, breaking out of the ground, bit the addressed throat. The male protagonist said nothing, rushed up, fight monsters for 300 rounds. Become that size of wind. The male protagonist carries the injured geologic sweeper and prepares to evacuate. Biologist's sister looked at him, scared out of her wits. It turned out that in the fierce battle just now, the parents of killing Lu Gao were bitten through. Because it is a bionic robot with flesh and blood, the double mouth looked like Shi Li Ning, very harming. In order to appease the other party, Shaluga opened his mask, revealing a handsome human blue heart face, and imitated the lines from the soap opera. Soon, the captain can bring others to support. Physics brother wanted to go to the mine to retrieve the equipment, but the congratulatory letter said life is more precious. The male protagonist was touched. Previous customers valued expensive equipment more than their lives, but he himself said that it was actually a piece of equipment. Just without any command, he opened the helmet privately and made a human appeasement move that was impossible for the human machine to protect. Once reported, it will definitely be treated as a faulty machine and scrapped. Can't let K-Hop Town report, so he decided to be silent. Of course, that's impossible. Just now it was his old constable. Even if he really kills her, he can't get far, and the show isn't finished yet. After thinking about it, I decided to forget about it. However, shortly after returning to the living cabin, enhanced man Gulas, through biologist, discovered his unusual if it is a precursor to self-enlightenment. Later, in order to get rid of the manipulation, there's a high chance of killing everyone, so I proposed to force it to shut down. I didn't expect it because the Blue Master just saved the geologic grass.
Everyone is grateful to him. I believe he would never kill people indiscriminately, especially Captain Heiyi. Considering replacing a new machine, it will take at least a week to get to the fire. Shut down now. What if the great martial arts appear again? I can't cope with it at all. The proposal was ultimately rejected at the same time. These heated discussions, the Blue Lord had already heard them clearly, just too lazy to care. He is currently undergoing body repair. To distract attention, I started writing again. We don't have to. Maybe just don't give us success. As you said, it's called love. Let us love more. When the wheel recovered to 80%, the captain asked him to come to the lobby to talk to everyone. I've said it before, our Blue Lord is a bit involved in terrorism. The armor has not been fully repaired yet. Printing the scalp, like streaking in public, uneasy. Even more embarrassing is Heiyi praised him for protecting the team members and led everyone to applaud. The atmosphere is no less than celebrating your birthday at Heidi Lao. Everyone sings around you. The Blue Master can only say a few words under the scalp. Just find an excuse to start streaming. It's not that simple. Strengthening people and offering help. He found out that the insurance company provided. Look at the map. It's possible that someone has tampered with it. Even dangerous animals like Fa Wu Gong, none of them are marked. Suspected that the Blue Master knew about it but did not report it. But after the Blue Master scanned the entire map, gave a very convincing answer. Didn't someone tampered with it? But some regional information is not synchronized. Everyone then let down their guard. The captain also proposed, "You can stay, have fun with us." Although in human eyes this is a friendly and spicy expression, but for Charluco, the most joyful thing is to use the brush. Stay with stupid humans. Very uncomfortable. The Alliance found an excuse to open the stream or not. Whatever you need. Need to check the perimeter. Seeing Charluca enter hibernation, everyone started discussing secretly. Go to the blank area on the map to check. The final decision was made by Captain Heiyi, with a geological sister-in-law who has no great love to complete sampling and measurement tasks. As for whether to bring the Blue Master, enhanced man Gulison objected with both hands. That's all. After the Blue Master ends his hibernation, I found that the customer had abandoned me, acted on one's own. Lazy tiger and heart. What if something happens to them? I am not going to be destroyed by the company unexpectedly. The enhanced person actually took the initiative to talk to him. In order to find out the clues of Blue Lord's rebellion, I really found out that I killed Lu Ge. Avoiding sight, doesn't this mean robots? Already self-aware. So he got straight to the point. Asked about the last time I appeased the team members. What's going on? The Blue Master had to turn on the big liar mode. Lie that you have integrated rescue customers, combat trauma module, and equipped it with a program to simulate interpersonal relations. But Gulison was not easily convinced. It was mentioned again that before Charluca joined the team, things that had been refurbished. I'm curious why it was refurbished. This illusion appeared, stimulated the Blue Lord. A group of images of killing customers flashed by, but he can't recall the real situation at that time. I had to express it in a panic. The memory has been erased, unable to answer this question. Who knows Gulison he is actually connecting to his boss infinitely. Retrieval of memory. He quickly retrieved. Show the banned video to the other party. That is the lesbian biologist. And Tijin, some kind of agreement with the physics guy. 3-person intimate relationship agreement. Then the crazy working scene. This confused the enhanced people. Turn back. I don't know whose secret will be uncovered. Stop it now. Just then, monitoring system alarm. Something had happened with the captain. It turns out the geological scanner was left inside the spacecraft, monitoring the environment. Black is responsible for surveying the location. He just climbed up the slope. The sensor tells a story. Suddenly, pressure builds. He was extremely panicked. Horrified confession of rebellion. But it's here now. How can I leave so easily? Just as we were about to reach the summit, huge groups of giant insects appeared again. Heiyi thought this time he was definitely screwed. It started. Da Wugang actually skipped him, slide directly to the other side of the slope. After a few pulls, dead. Only then did Heiyi see a huge pit in front of him. The corpses of various giant insects are scattered around. The moment the drone approached, it also suddenly exploded. The duo returned to base. Everyone has discussion. Speculations abound. There must be something in that hole. Attract those creatures and kill them. The final conclusion is that it must be something left behind by aliens. Dust containing materials or energy sources. If that is the case, they must stop looking immediately. Although mining alien materials can bring huge benefits, it is illegal. At this time, the captain remembered that before them is also one called Delta Business. The large course manuscript team, also on this planet, might know something. So he tried calling, but did not get any response. It looks like a bad omen, so it was decided to strengthen the geological survey. Other team members went to each other's Silverland together to check, with Lonju watched them die again. So angry. How do humans do it? Every decision, they're all going for fate. But he has no vote, only follow instructions. Mix in with the team members' secret brush. Connect from time to time, habitat monitoring. Simply discovered these people. Connect from time to time, habitat monitoring. Check a situation. I really found it. A strange scene. The enhanced man took advantage of everyone's absence. Sneak into the black room. Seems to be looking for something. Is he stealing important information? Who knows the next step? Let's take Lonju's diplomatic theory. Direct reinforcing people. Pick up the black pillow. Obsessed with tattoos. It turns out that this house will have an Oedipus complex. The next morning, the spacecraft arrived at Delta Merchant's habitat. Charluco tries to the security robot inside. Send newsletter request, but received no reply. But you can see various means of transportation still parked outside the base. It seems that the people inside did not leave. Captain's decision, landing outside the warning range. Out of the hatch, Blue Master's judgment. Last night's talk, the land is still moist, but no human activity traces. It seems that the people of Delta Merchant, bad luck and good fortune. He asked everyone waiting in place, go to explore the way yourself first. Come to Silverland. Menmei saw there is robots hidden in the hay. He is very curious. Considering the employers outside frequently attack monsters, it may affect his own exploration. Did not report the situation truthfully, just asking everyone return to the spacecraft as soon as possible. Also imitate the tone of soap operas. The name of the general meaning. If 10 minutes later, no message received, take off immediately. Return home. Return to base. After some analysis, he speculated it should be a manned aircraft rebellion. Other guards tried to stop. Finally, all included. Just let him touch one of the bodies. The enemy's guard robot, sudden explosion. Silkworms fighting together. The other party's model, although more advanced, but he was seriously injured. The Blue Lord already has self-awareness. Database. There are also attack routines. Can predict in advance the opponent's actions. Easily gained vision. Then he discovered someone invaded this robot. Regulating central nervous system. A riot will occur. All the researchers on site died. So the Black Hand is behind this. Who is it? Another robot appeared at this time. The above is the Killing Machine. Contents of sections 1 through 3. This drama is based on he has won the title of science fiction literature highest award, Hugo Award-winning novel, Killer Robot Diary adapted from, a series of works. Directors, the Weitz brothers, Guided American Pie, Golden Conch Plate. Classic works such as City of Sight 2, Alexander Skarsgård. It was rated as Sweden's sexiest man. The main creative lineup is still very suitable. Current creative lineup. Currently rated 7.9 on Doban. Rotten Tomatoes rating, 96%. This shows the performance of the play in terms of word of mouth. Still good. If you're interested, looking forward to the follow-up. Let's continue next time.